हेलो एवरीवन एंड वेलकम टू गवर्नमेंट प्राइवेट जॉब अलर्ट्स। मैं आशा करता हूँ आप सभी लोग अच्छे होंगे और अपनी फैमिली का ध्यान रखने होंगे। सो गाइस, टीसीएस एनक्यूटी प्रिपरेशन 2021 हमने डे 6 पार्ट 2 तक कंप्लीट कर लिए हैं। आपकी डे 6 पार्ट 2 दैट मीन्स हम डेली 2 वीडियोस बनाते थे आपके लिए। सो 6 to 12 एंड 1 वीडियो ऑफ एनक्यूटी। सो टोटल वी हैव 13 वीडियोस। सो इफ़ यू हैवंट वॉच इट सो प्लीज़ गो एंड वॉच इट। सो गाइस, अब हम बात करने वाले हैं आपके डे 7 की। सो वी आर थिंकिंग कि हम थोड़ा सा और एक्सपेंड कर दें, लाइक डे 8 डे 9 जैसे जितना भी हो पाएगा। सो आज हमने रीजनिंग की सीरीज स्टार्ट की है। मीन्स हमने जो हमारे सेकंड डे थर्ड डे इनमें थे हमारे रीजनिंग के क्वेश्चंस हमने किए थे, नो डाउट। उसके बाद फिर हमारा जो डे 5 था कंप्लीटली हमारा जो वर्बल एबिलिटी था उस पर डिवोटेड था। सो गाइज, शायद ही कोई क्वेश्चन होगा जो हमने कवर नहीं किया है जिस भी टाइप का आपका टीसीएस में आता है। सो आज हम बात करने वाले हैं रीजनिंग के जितने भी टाइप्स के क्वेश्चन आपके जो टीसीएस में आए हैं या प्रीवियस ईयर आए हों या जो आपके मई हुआ था या मार्च हुआ था एनक्यूटीज हुए थे इनमें आए हों, हमने ये सारे जो एग्जाम्स हैं जो भी क्वेश्चंस थे पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चंस थे जो भी डिफरेंट क्वेश्चन था हमने सारे कवर करने की कोशिश की है और इस वीडियो में आप देखिएगा। सो गाइस, जैसे कि हमने बताया था आपको स्टेप बाय स्टेप क्वेश्चन प्रैक्टिस करते हैं और डिटेल सॉल्यूशंस करते हैं। और जैसे कि हमने प्रॉमिस किया था आप लोगों से कि हम डे 7 लेकर आएंगे, सो हम डे 7 तक आपके लिए वीडियोस लेकर आए हैं और उसके साथ साथ अभी हम ट्राई कर रहे हैं कि थोड़ा सा और इसे एक्सपेंड करें। सो गाइस, अगर आप चैनल पर न्यू हो तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए और बेल आइकन प्रेस कर लीजिए, बिकॉज जो भी हमारी नोटिफिकेशंस होती हैं वो सबसे पहले आपके पास पहुंच सके। बिकॉज गाइस, जो भी गवर्नमेंट और प्राइवेट जॉब सीकर्स हैं, लाइक प्राइवेट इन द सेंस आईटी सेक्टर्स, इंजीनियरिंग सेक्टर्स और यू कैन से नॉन इंजीनियरिंग सेक्टर्स, सो गाइस उनके लिए हमारा चैनल काफ़ी बेनिफिशियल है। हम डेली 2 to 3 वीडियोस आपके जो गवर्नमेंट प्राइवेट जॉब अलर्ट्स होते हैं उन पर लेके आते हैं। और जैसे कि जो हमने टीसीएस स्मार्ट हायरिंग का एक प्रिपरेशन स्ट्रेटजी स्टार्ट की थी, इसकी वजह से थोड़ा सा डिले हो रहे हैं वो वीडियोस, क्योंकि पहले हम 4 to 5 वीडियोस ऑन अ सिंगल डे कवर करते थे जो आपके गवर्नमेंट और प्राइवेट जॉब अलर्ट्स थे। बट ड्यू टू दीज प्रिपरेशन स्ट्रेटजी वीडियोस, सो हम ये प्लेलिस्ट तैयार कर रहे हैं जिससे कि जो अपकमिंग एग्जाम्स हैं स्टूडेंट्स को उनमें हेल्प हो सके। सो गाइज, चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं अपनी वीडियो। सो देखते हैं फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन। और जैसे कि मैंने आप लोगों को बताया, जो हमारे क्वेश्चंस होने वाले हैं वो काफ़ी अच्छे होने वाले हैं और जो आपके रीजनिंग के क्वेश्चंस होते हैं जितने भी आपके टीसीएस में अभी तक आए हैं क्वेश्चंस, वो सारे टाइप्स के क्वेश्चंस हमने कवर किए हैं आज। सो गाइज, ये वीडियो आपकी बहुत ही ज़्यादा इंटरेस्टिंग होने वाली है। वीडियो को एंड तक देखिएगा और जो भी क्वेश्चंस मैं आपको होमवर्क के लिए दूं, प्लीज़ आप वो क्वेश्चंस होमवर्क के लिए किया कीजिए और कमेंट सेक्शन में हमें बताइए। सो गाइज, काफ़ी अच्छे कमेंट्स आए हैं स्टूडेंट्स के, काफ़ी अच्छे अच्छे आंसर्स उन्होंने दिए हैं। सो सुनकर काफ़ी अच्छा लगा देखकर कि स्टूडेंट्स आर वर्किंग। सो हमें भी इंस्पिरेशन मिलती है कि हम और ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स के लिए करें। सो गाइज, चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं। और आज भी हम कुछ होमवर्क्स देंगे और जैसे कि मैंने आप लोगों को बताया था कि जैसे अब हम वीडियोस लाएंगे तो हम जो नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस होंगे होमवर्क के लिए वो आप लोगों के लिए इंक्रीज करते रहेंगे जिससे आप उन्हें प्रैक्टिस करें। बिकॉज गाइज, वीडियोस देखने से इट इज़ गुड, आपको कंसेप्ट समझ में आएगा, बट तब आप खुद से पेन पेपर पे खुद से सॉल्व करोगे तो आपको प्रैक्टिस मिलेगी और आप ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा कॉन्फिडेंस फील करोगे। सो गाइज, चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं। सो गाइस, जैसे कि हमारा फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन है स्क्रीन पर, ये जो क्वेश्चंस होते हैं ये काफ़ी बारी आते हैं आपके और इनकी फ्रीक्वेंसी भी काफ़ी अच्छी है। और ये जो आपका एग्जाम होने वाला है 6 जून को, ये इस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस भी आपके आएंगे। मींस आपका जो ये नंबर है ये इससे लाइक ये क्या होता है आपका, दिस इज लाइक रेशियो एंड प्रोपोर्शन। मींस इफ फर्स्ट नंबर इज related to second number, so what in what ratio that third number should be related to fourth number. That means this is something like ratio and proportion. That means if first number is related to second number in some order, so that means third number should also be related to the fourth number in that particular order. So guys, लेट्स गो देन सॉल्व करते हैं एक बारी। देखिए, अब आप यहाँ पे देखिए, मीन्स व्हाट आई टोल्ड यू दैट जो आपके अल्फाबेटिकल सीरीज होती है उनके नंबर्स आपको लर्न होने चाहिए टिप्स पर। फॉर एग्जांपल देखिए, जो आपका बी है ये कहाँ पर आता है, सो बीज पोजीशन इज 2 एंड एल्स पोजीशन इज 12 एंड वीज पोजीशन इज 22। अब देखिए गाइस, आई नो देयर डिजिट्स, सो दैट मीन्स आई कैन सॉल्व इट इजीली। So see now, this is 22 and now see h is 8, so your h is on 8. Okay, so guys see, so your r is on 18. Okay, r is on 18 and our b is on obviously 2. Now see guys, ye means we haven't done anything yet, we have only written the sequence and the numeric series of our alphabets from 1 to 26. So now see guys, b is 2 and h is 8. So see guys, this is 2, this is 8, that means there is the increment of 6. I think you are getting something, means there is the increment of 6. Now see, there is the increment of 6. Now we cannot suggest, we cannot say anything by looking only one series. That means we have to verify other numbers also. Now see, that means we are getting plus 6 difference If we will get plus 6 difference in the second term also, that means there is something, but by single digit you cannot suggest that there is the concept is or the logic is 2 is to 8 means b is to h. So guys, see, this is 12, this is 18, that means here also your difference is 6, that means now there is something striking, like means from 2 we are going to 8, that means we are increasing plus 6. And now from L means 12 we are getting R means 18, that means 12 plus 6 18. So obviously there is 22, so 22 plus 8 is obviously B, that means we will go up to Z and then A and B. So that means the concept is plus 6 only, we are doing plus 6. Guys, this is the question of plus 6 only, but you know there are a lot of series, like if you are having plus 6, or like here we will get what we are getting here, plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 means 3 series are of plus 6. But if means there are a lot of questions like first series is of plus 6, second series it can be of minus 6 also, means the logic can be anything, you have to predict the logic. And how you can do it? You can do it by your practice. Now see, this can be also your logic, or you can say plus 6, or you can say minus 4 and plus 2, this can be also the logic, plus 6 minus 4 and plus 2, that means you are adding or subtracting in a particular sequence. So now see, means now what you have to do is you have to search in the options how you will get these things. Means see, from B to H, that means 2 to 8 you are getting something, means you are adding 6, that means in all the terms you are getting plus 6. So see in the options, mean you have to look carefully in the options that from where you are getting plus 6 as the difference. So see, H is on 8, okay, and S is on 19. 8 and 19, is there the difference of 6? You will say no sir, no difference. Okay, then leave it. Getting how you have to eliminate the options. Now see the next, U O V R Z X. Now see, U is on 21, U is on 21 and R is on 18, that means the difference is of minus 3, that means no sir, we have to search the difference of plus 6, not minus 3 or anything. Now see, K is on 11 and H is on 8, obviously 11 8, that means the difference is of minus 3, obviously this cannot be the series. Now see, E is on 5 and K is on 11, 5 and 11 6. So if you have eliminated 3 options, you do not have to need to solve the fourth question option, that means your answer is fourth option. So guys, see, we have not solved the particular question, we have told you many questions, means series can be or this type or that type, means we have told you like 2 to 3 logics in a particular question. So guys, let's move to the next question. So your next question is of series. So guys, what I told you that we have covered a lot of things, means a lot of important subjects in this particular lecture of reasoning. So here we will do like 1 2 3 questions of each and every topic which is important on behalf of your exam. So guys, chali, let's go. So see, this is 3, this is 21. Okay, you can say sir 3 into 7 21. Okay, fine. Now see, 21 and 5, there is no logic. But if you have practiced something, or if I taught you, so see, I told you just you have to check alternate series also. What you have to check? You have to check the alternate series also. So see, 3 and 5, 3 to 5, 5 3 8, 8 4 12, 12 and 5 17, that means differences of 2, differences of 3, differences of 4, differences of 5. So here is the difference of 5, that means now the difference will be of 2 3 4 5, the difference will be of 7, means this is the term and the next term will have the difference of 7, but we want to get the adjacent term of 17, not the next term. So see, so the logic will be, see, we will check the next series. Then the next series is, this is 21, this is 19, that means you are doing minus 2. If we will get something in minus 2, or we will get something in the increasing series, then definitely that will be our logic. So see, this is 19, this is 21. So see, now this is 19, this is 21, and now what is this? This is 16, that means this is your minus 2. You will say okay sir, no problem, and this will be your minus 3. Okay, no problem. Now see, this is your minus 2, this is your minus 3, and what will be this? This will be your minus 4. That means you will say while shouting, sir, I got it. How? 2 3 4, that means the difference will be 5, and that not minus plus 5, that will be minus 5 also, that will be minus 5, that means 12 minus 5 is 7. 12 minus 5 is 7. So guys, see how you have solved the question. It is very easy, but if you will compare the adjacent series, so definitely you will be confused. Like if you will look on the series 3, 21, 5, 19 simultaneously, then definitely you are going to stuck in the question. So guys, let's go to the next question now. So this question is very easy and single line question. So I expect that you will answer me on the comment sections. So guys, take a screenshot or please solve it and comment. So guys, let's move to the next question now. So your next question will be quite interesting, quite something not familiar. I think few of you have seen this type of question. So see, following are the criteria for admitting a student to a post graduation. Post graduation means PG. Post graduation is PG course in a reputed college, means there is some kind of criteria to admit a particular student or to admit the students to a post graduation course in a reputed college. So means there will be some kinds of criteria given to you and there will be some conditions, and you have to deduce the conditions and give to a particular answer. So guys, see, means what it is actually means, आपको एक क्राइटेरिया गिवन होगा स्टूडेंट्स का जो कि पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन करने के लिए एक पर्टिकुलर कॉलेज में जाते हैं, और जो कॉलेज जो एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन है आपका वो आपको कुछ जो कंस्ट्रेंट्स होते हैं या जो कुछ कंडीशंस बोलते हैं, अगर आपने वो सारी कंडीशंस हैं तो ही आप एडमिटेड होगे। सो हमें क्या बताना है इसमें कि आप जो सारी कंडीशंस हैं वो आप उनको फुलफिल कर रहे हो एडमिशन के लिए कि नहीं। देखिए गाइस, सो नाउ लेट्स सी द क्वेश्चन फर्स्ट। सी द स्टूडेंट मस्ट मीन्स सी मीन्स द कंडीशंस यू हैव टू सी आई हैव मीन्स सॉरी नॉट आई हैव ओके हैव पास्ड 12th स्टैंडर्ड विद मोर देन 50% मीन्स this is the conditions of the college. I will write here C means college. These are the conditions of college, means if a particular student will have these conditions, these terms, so he will be admitted. So see now, have secured at least 60% in graduation means उनके 12th में 50% होने चाहिए, और जो graduation है means in that you have to score 60%. Now see, be at least 21 years of age means age criteria is also there, means you have to be 21. If you are of 20 years, then that means you are not eligible. But for that also you have some kinds of options, means you have some kinds of suggestions also. means अगर कोई एक पर्टिकुलर पर्सन 21 ईयर्स का नहीं है, सो उसके लिए क्या है कि वो HOD से मिलेंगे, वो प्रिंसिपल से मिलेंगे, वो एडमिशन हो जाएगा, उनका एडमिशन नहीं होगा। सो गाइज, ये टोटल 4 कंडीशंस होती हैं आपकी। इनमें आपको बताना होता है कि वो कहाँ पे जाएंगे, क्या इनका एडमिशन होगा, या वो HOD से मिलेंगे, या वो प्रिंसिपल से मिलेंगे, या फिर वो डिस्क्वालीफाई हो जाएंगे। सो गाइस, चलिए देखते हैं। बी ऑफ एटलीस्ट 21 ईयर्स ऑफ एज और मोर देन एज ऑन एज ऑफ 1/1/2020 मीन्स 1/1/2020 आपको जो बेस ईयर दे दिया है कि मीन्स इस एज तक, इस डेट तक 1/1/20 मीन्स 1 जनवरी 20 तक आप 21 ऑफ ईयर्स ऑफ एज होने चाहिए। सो ये आपकी जो भी कंडीशंस थी, ये आपकी जो आपकी कॉलेज एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन है उन्होंने स्टूडेंट्स के लिए रखी हुई हैं। और जो आपका फोर्थ कंडीशन है वो है हैव सिक्योर्ड मोर देन 55% मार्क्स इन द एंट्रेंस टेस्ट मीन्स आपको एंट्रेंस टेस्ट भी देना है और आपके क्या है कि 55% मार्क्स से प्लस होने चाहिए। मीन्स यू मस्ट स्कोर 55% प्लस मार्क्स इन द एंट्रेंस टेस्ट। means every college is having their entrance exams, so it is talking about only that. So now see, in the case of student who satisfies all the criteria except means if a particular student is satisfying all the criteria except what, see, except 2 above means what is 2, this if the student is having 50% marks, अगर स्टूडेंट के 50% मार्क्स हैं 12th में और उनकी 21 ईयर्स ऑफ एज है और एंट्रेंस में उनकी 55% मार्क्स हैं, सो उस केस में क्या करना होगा, बट हैज़ ऑब्टेन्ड एटलीस्ट 70% मार्क्स इन द एंट्रेंस टेस्ट। दैट मीन्स अगर जो स्टूडेंट हैं उनके 60% मार्क्स ग्रेजुएशन में नहीं है, आई रिपीट, अगर एक पर्टिकुलर स्टूडेंट है XYZ, सो जो उनके दैट ऑब्टेन्ड 70% मार्क्स इन द एंट्रेंस टेस्ट, दैट मीन्स अगर उनके 60% ग्रेजुएशन में नहीं है बट उनके क्या है कि जो आप उनका एंट्रेंस एग्जाम हुआ था कॉलेज के, अगर उनके 70% मार्क्स हैं एंट्रेंस में, सो ही विल बी और शी विल बी रेफर टू HOD। दैट मीन्स वो HOD के पास रेफर कर दिए जाएंगे। ओके गाइज, सो नेक्स्ट देखिए, अगर इफ in the above first statement, that means have passed 12th standard with 50% marks, that means अगर एक particular student, I repeat, अगर एक particular student के 12th क्लास में 50% मार्क्स नहीं है बट जो बाकी तीनों कंडीशंस थी वो सेटिस्फाई करता है, तो उस केस में स्टूडेंट को क्या होगा, बट obtained at least 80% at graduation level should be referred to dean। now see जो आपका इट अगर आपके 50% मार्क्स नहीं है 12th में, इट इज़ ओके इफ़ यू आर नॉट हैविंग 50% मार्क्स इन योर 12th स्टैंडर्ड. सो व्हाट विल हैपन, बट इफ़ यू आर हैविंग 80% मार्क्स इन योर ग्रेजुएशन लेवल, मीन्स इन योर बीटेक, बीई, बीएससी, वट एवर, बीसीए. सो इफ़ you are having 80% marks in your graduation level, so you will be referred to dean. that means अगर आपके 50% मार्क्स नहीं है 12th में, अगर बट आपकी जो ग्रेजुएशन है उसमें 80% मार्क्स है, तो आपको हम डीन के पास भेजेंगे. दैट मीन्स ये कॉलेज एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन आपसे बोल रहा है. कॉलेज एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन इज रेफरिंग यू टू द डीन. सो नाउ सी, Nisha is a girl. She has come to get an admission. Was born on 8/4/1988. Means 1998. Sorry, 1998. So that means, see, this she will be of 1998 and 2020. That means she is of almost 20 plus. That means your third condition is satisfied. What you have to see here, you have to, like I will tell you in the exam what you have to do. First look at there, means 1998, she was born in 1998, that means she was 21 plus. Okay, so now see, she secured 65% marks in graduation, sorry, in her 12th standard. That means she has passed the first criteria and the third criteria also. Okay, now we are remaining with second and fourth criteria. Now see, 70% marks in graduation. Okay, 70% marks in graduation, she scored 70% marks in graduation. That means third is also qualified. Now see the fourth, and also secured 60% marks in the entrance test. She has also secured 60% marks in the entrance test. That means the student is not admitted. अब आपको क्या बताना है, सी मीन्स आपने सारी चीज़ें देख ली, यू हैव सीन ऑल द थिंग्स. अब आप देखिए, इसमें आपको क्या करना है, आपको बताना है कि अब जो स्टूडेंट है वो क्या होंगी, क्या वो एडमिट होंगी, क्या वो नॉट एडमिट होंगी, क्या वो एचओडी के पास रेफर की जाएंगी, या फिर वो डीन के पास रेफर की जाएंगी. मीन्स द स्टूडेंट इज टू रेफर टू द डीन. सो मीन्स वी हैव टू write, we have to take the answer like by suggesting the above condition. So see, Nisha was born in 1998. Okay, so guys, all the conditions are satisfied. That means you can see in the options, means all the conditions are satisfied. That means the student must be admitted. That means the answer will be B. So what you have to do in the exam, I will tell you now what you have to do in the exam. You have to just write the criterias only. What you have to do, like what you will do in that exam, that is what you will do, you will write 12th, you will write 12 and then you will mark 50. Like means you have to write in short forms. 12 50 means 12th में 50% चाहिए. After that graduation 60, that means you will write G या graduation, in graduation you need 60. Okay, after that you will mention the age and the entrance exam percent, like 50 you can write E equal to 55%. After that you can see the both the conditions, means agar if this is not satisfied, if second condition is not satisfied, then she must or he must have 70% in the entrance exam, that he will be referred to the HOD. And in the, if the first condition is not satisfied, that means if he got 80% in the graduation, then he or she will be referred to the dean. So guys, you have to read the question, and now I think it is really easy for you guys, but if you have not attempted this question earlier, that will be definitely difficult to you. So now I told you how you have to attempt in the exam and the solution of the question. So guys, let's move to the next question. So guys, now we are coming to the problems, means the visualized problems of reasoning. They are also something good questions in the exam. So guys, see, these are the problems of dice. These are the problems of dice. ये dice की problems हैं. Now see, in dice, like जैसे आपको ये given होती है figure, means when you are given this problem figure, what you have to do, you have to only check the opposite faces. I repeat, you have to only check the opposite faces. Now see, this F and E will be adjacent faces to each other, and this F and B will be opposite faces. Means the alternate face will be opposite in the dice. Getting? Means B will be, now see, B will be opposite to F. Okay guys, now see, I'll solve it for you. And E must be opposite to C. Why? This is the alternate, means एक छोड़कर second जो होता है आपका वो opposite face होता है. That means E will be opposite to C. That means E और C opposite रहेंगे एक दूसरे के. Like in your dice, 1 is opposite to 6. Getting? So C will be opposite to E. Okay guys. मीन्स आप इन्हें आगे पीछे लिख सकते हो, कोई इशू नहीं है. बी विल बी अपोजिट टू एफ और एफ विल बी अपोजिट टू बी, बोथ आर सेम. नाउ सी विल बी अपोजिट टू ई. Now see, and the third will be, now see what is left, A, and A must be opposite to D then, because we have 6 faces only. So see, A will be opposite to what? D, the remaining alphabet. Now see in the answer figure, इफ वी आर गेटिंग अपोजिट, इफ वी आर गेटिंग एडजेसेंट मीन्स अगर हमें इनमें से कोई भी एडजेसेंट दिखता है दैट मीन्स दैट कैन नॉट बी द फिगर। मीन्स इफ वी आर गेटिंग एनी ऑफ द पेयर एडजेसेंट दैट मीन्स दैट पर्टिकुलर जो डाइस मस्ट नॉट बी द पेयर। So guys, see now, B and F must be opposite, C and E must be opposite, and A and D must be opposite. Now see in the figures, see in your options, see B and F are adjacent, but B and F must be opposite. So you will say now, sir, how we can get it like it is opposite? Means if B is visible, so F can't be visible. Why? Because if B is on this face, that means F will be on this face, that behind face. Getting? So that means your first option will be wrong. So now go to the second option, see F, E and D. Now see, if we are getting something like E is opposite to C, okay, we are not having C in this figure. After that A is opposite to D, okay, A we don't have, and B opposite to F, that means we do not have. That means this will be the answer. But before that we will check all the options so that your concept must be clear. Now see, B E C, like see B E C, that means E and C are opposite, but in the third figure E and C are adjacent, that means this cannot be our answer. Now see, A, D and E also, we will check this also. A and D are opposite, that means if A is there, D must be there behind A, that means B must be, that D must be there. So that means A and D must be opposite, but they are adjacent, that means your answer will be B option, second option. I think you got it. So what you have to do, mean if you will get any type of question of this dice, just focus on that alternate numbers are opposite to each other, write them, and after that check the options. So guys, I think you get this question. So let's move to the next question. So guys, see, problem figures. Now we will tackle this question. Problem figures means like folding and all those things, like mirror image, water image. There are a lot of things in the problem figures. So guys, see, means what you have to do, you have to fold. Means see, the dotted lines are on the left, that means we have taken this left, and like means we put the left side to the right side, means we have put the left side to the right side. Now guys, see, means whatever we have did, that is okay. But see, this rectangle figure will be on the particular edge, means this will overlap this, that means this will overlap this. Now what we are left, we will be left with this diagram we will left, means in this block we will left with this diagram also only. So where we are getting that diagram, now try to understand where we are getting the diagram. See, means if you will see this, now see, here it is okay, you are getting a particular line like horizontal line, definitely we need this. Why? Because we have that. But below that horizontal line we must get a triangle also, but we are not getting here any triangle, that means this is wrong. Getting? Now look at this. After this, see, we are having this horizontal line and we must have this triangle. Okay, we must have this triangle, but we are not having any of the triangle there, that means your this option is also wrong. That means we are left with two options now. Okay, now see in the options, like second option and the fourth option. Now guys, see, means we are having almost all the things same, and the remaining thing is we are having this diagram in the second and fourth, means the difference is only a triangle on the word side. So now see, if we will overlap this left to the right, so what we will get, so what we will get is, so guys, see, means when you will put this, means definitely you have to look carefully, and I know you have less time, so that means you have to look carefully and with a greatest, or you can say 100% precision. So that means, see, means you have to work, you have to overlap this from this line. Getting? You have to overlap this from this line. So that means if you will overlap this on the right side, that means this line will be there obviously. But see, now means you have to catch the like minimum points, or you can say something tricky points. Now see, we have to mark this line, but in the fourth option we are not getting any of this line, that means the answer must be B option. I think you got this question, and this is really interesting question and one of the good questions. So guys, what you have to do, you have to look carefully. So I told you that I will give you the strategies to tackle these kinds of good questions also. So see, what you have to do, you have to just visualize the figure, means how you will get this. That see, means first and third figures, means first and third options we eliminate directly, we haven't seen much, but we are confused in second and fourth option. So how you will tackle that, you have to just think that this left side will come in the right side, that means this line must come there, this line must come there. So that means, but in the fourth option there is no line, that means your answer will be 2. So guys, let's go to the next question. I think this question is really easy. So This question is really easy and I expect you that you will solve this question and give me the answer. Means 1 2 3 4, or how you will answer this question. So you will answer this question like you will write the timing, means in the video like 24 minute 2 seconds answer is this, like this, so that I can check it easily and I can give you that you are correct or not. If you are wrong, then I will make you correct, do not worry. So answer this question in the comment section. So guys, next go to the next question now. Okay, this is the same question, means what I told you. So guys, see, this is also a good type of question. So just once we will look at this. So now see, this is your problem figure. What you have to do in this question, as I told you, your first and third, or you can say your alternate boxes are opposite to each other in a dice. I think you got this. Your alternate boxes are opposite to each other in a dice. Okay, means two time I repeat this question, this logic, and you have to write this in your notebook. Now see, that means this must be opposite to this. You will say yes sir, I got it. And that means this will be opposite to this. You will say okay sir, I got it. So now you will ask, sir, what we have to do with this? So obviously in a dice there are 6 faces. If 4 are opposite to each other, that means the remaining will be opposite to each other. Definitely this is a common question. So now what we got it, means this is opposite to this is opposite to this, and this must be opposite to this. Okay guys, so now see, means your rectangle and your dark box must be opposite to each other. That means if we are having a figure of this, that means we cannot have this on the same side. So see, this is rectangle and this is darkish, that means they must be opposite. That means if it is there, so that rectangle must be there at that side. That means this is wrong, ये आपका गलत हो गया. Now see to the next question. अब now see in the second option. Second option is also same, means rectangle and this dark side, that, or you can say dark box, they both are opposite to each other, but in this second option they are adjacent to each other. That means this is also wrong. Now we are left with two options only, 1 and 2. So we did it. Okay, now see, if we are having this rectangle there and we are having a dark side, that means if this rectangle is on top, that means the dark side will be in the bottom. You are saying okay sir, we got it. Okay, now see, if this circle is, now see guys, in the first and third option, means this is opposite to this. That means if this is there, this is on the bottom side. Okay, you got this. Now see, this is your circle and this is your darkened side, that sorry, white side. That means they both must be opposite. If you are getting this white side there, then the circle will be there. You said okay sir, then that means this and this must be opposite to each other. That means you have to get some of the figures in either of the boxes. So that means the third option, or you can say the remaining option, will be your answer. How we get this? Means there are two white boxes, but in any of the boxes we must get this diagram, or you can say this diagram, but we did not get, but we are not having any of the diagram there. That means this will be wrong. Means these two things, this thing and this thing, cannot be in the hidden side. Okay guys, so your answer will be 3. So let's go to the next question. So guys, see these questions are also really good and really time consuming, and I know this will really panic you, because I know the timing will be 1 minute 20 second or 1 minute 40 second. So guys, see to this question, means you have to only search the logic in these questions. These are really easy questions and it will take mostly 30 or 20 seconds to solve this. So guys, see, you have to solve with me only. So see, the best evidence of India's, that is India's apostrophe, the best evidence of India's glorious past is the growing popularity of Ayurvedic medicines in the West. Okay guys, means the best evidence of India's glorious past is the growing popularity of Ayurvedic medicines in the West. Okay, means जो best evidence है इंडिया का, जो glorious past है, that means जो हमारा glorious past है वो हमें बताता है कि जो हमारी आयुर्वेदिक medicines है वेस्ट में जितनी increase हो रही है, that means जो वेस्ट में हमारी जो पॉपुलैरिटी इंक्रीज हो रही है, लाइक इंडियन मेडिसिन और यू कैन से आयुर्वेदिक मेडिसिन, दैट मीन्स ये हमारे ग्लोरियस पास्ट को बताती हैं. इट शोज. ओके गाइज, सो नाउ सी कंक्लूजन. आयुर्वेदिक मेडिसिन आर नॉट पॉपुलर इन इंडिया. इज दिस द वे? मीन्स if they are getting popular in outer countries, so can't they be like what we call be popular in our country? So that is definitely false. Means it does not have any logic. Getting? So now see, allopathic medicines are more popular in India. See, we cannot say anything regarding this. Why? Because we are talking about west countries. We are talking कि जो आयुर्वेदिक मेडिसिन है हमारी वेस्ट में काफ़ी ज़्यादा पॉपुलर है, दैट वी कैन नॉट डिड्यूस दैट कि वो इंडिया में भी पॉपुलर है या मोर पॉपुलर है इंडिया में वेस्ट से. सो वी कैन नॉट कंपेयर एनी वन. सो दैट मीन्स बोथ द कंक्लूजन्स आर रॉन्ग. सो द आंसर विल बी C. Neither conclusion follows. So guys, let's go to the next question. So see, death keeps no calendar. Okay, these are the conclusions and these are the options. So guys, I request you, I suggest you, please answer this question in the comment section by giving me the exact time of the video. Means like I told you, 24 minutes 2 seconds. Answer will be this, like this, so that I can also check it directly, because I have to watch the video then. If you are commenting any of the question directly. Okay guys, so let's go to the next question. So the next question is statement wind is an exhaustible source of energy and an aggregator can convert it into electricity. Though not much has been done in the field, the survey shows that there is a vast potential for developing wind as an alternate source of energy. So guys, this is also really easy. This is statement conclusion. I request you, please give me the answer in the comment section. As I told you, I explained one type of question from them, like statement and conclusion. So now I expect that you will solve all these questions. So guys, this is also your homework. Or so let's go to the next question, then we will talk it later. So syllogism, 2 to 3 questions expected in every of the questions, sorry, every of the exams. Means if anyone, means not TCS, if anyone is suggesting or if anyone is setting the paper for you guys, syllogism from reasoning is the best way. Means 2 to 3 questions are must. So guys, let's solve 1 or 2 question and then I will give you homework, because it's your exam time and I told you, trust us and be with us, we will help you definitely. So guys, see the questions. All pencils are pen. So see guys, I have to explain this in Hindi first. All the pencils are pen means सारी पेंसिल्स पेन है. दैट मीन्स आपकी जो पेंसिल है वो छोटी है. मीन्स जो आपके पेन है वो पेंसिल के अंदर आते हैं. मीन्स सारी पेंसिल्स पेन है. ऑल दी पेंसिल्स आर पेन. दैट मीन्स okay guys, if I say to you that India is under world, or you can say all India is world, that means आपका जो वर्ल्ड होगा उसके अंदर आपका इंडिया आएगा. गेटिंग? सो द सेम मीनिंग इज ऑल द पेंसिल्स आर पेन मीन्स आपकी सारी पेंसिल्स, लाइक आई विल मेंशन पेंसिल एज PC, getting, and pen as P only. Okay, pencil and pen means all the pencils are pen and all pens are ink. Then means this is the pen and all the pens come under the category of ink. That means this is your ink, this is your eye. Okay guys, now see the conclusion. Okay, means what you have to do, you have to deduce from the statements and then you have to work on the conclusions and then you have to answer. So guys, see the question. All the pencils are ink. Now see, these are the pencils. Did all the pencils are ink? You will say yes sir. आप तो लाइक यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट लाइक दैट कि आपकी जो पेंसिल है वो पेन के अंदर है और जो पेन है वो इंक के अंदर. दैट मीन्स जो पेंसिल है वो ऑटोमेटिकली इंक के अंदर होगी. दैट मीन्स दिस इज राइट फर्स्ट. नाउ सी द सेकंड कंक्लूजन. सम इंक्स आर पेंसिल. दैट मीन्स देखिए कुछ इंक्स आपकी पेंसिल है. दैट मीन्स डेफिनेटली ट्रू. अब आप पूछोगे सर क्यों? क्योंकि देखिए ये आपका इतना बड़ा इंक का पार्ट है. ओके, ये इतना बड़ा आपका इंक का पार्ट है और उसमें से जो पेंसिल का पार्ट है वो लाइक आप समझिए कि जो आपका इंक है वो 100 स्क्वायर मीटर है आपका जो एरिया इंक का, और जो आपकी पेंसिल है वो उसके अंदर है. सो अब मैं बोलूँ कि पेंसिल का जो एरिया है वो है 10 स्क्वायर मीटर. अब आप एक चीज़ देखिए, सम इंक्स आर पेंसिल. सम इंक्स आर पेंसिल मीन्स जो आपकी इंक्स हैं सारी, जो आपकी कुछ इंक्स हैं वो पेंसिल है. तो डेफिनेटली बोलूँगा आप क्यों? क्योंकि जो 100 स्क्वायर मीटर इंक का एरिया था उसमें से 10 स्क्वायर मीटर तो पेंसिल ने कवर किया हुआ है. दैट मीन्स जो आपका कुछ इंक का एरिया है वो पेंसिल ने कवर किया हुआ है. दैट मीन्स आपका सेकंड भी ट्रू हो गया. सो आपका आंसर क्या हो जाएगा? बोथ कंक्लूजन्स फॉलोज. आई थिंक आपको समझ में आ गया. काफ़ी इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक था और काफ़ी अच्छा क्वेश्चन था. सो गाइस चलिए इसके बाद कुछ क्वेश्चंस मैं आप लोगों को दूंगा एंड आफ्टर दैट आई विल सॉल्व सम ऑफ द high level questions. So guys, next let's go. So this is the question of same type and I request you, please you have to give me the answer and these are the options. Like options will be same, like first conclusion follows, second follows, neither follows and both follows. So this will be the pattern of the options. Okay guys, so see, some dogs are bats and some bats are cats. So you have to solve this question and give me the answer in the comment section. So these are your options, you can see. So let's go to the next question now. All buildings are chalks and no chalk is coffee. That means you have to solve this. Okay guys, you have to solve this question also. So let's go to the next question now. These are statement questions. Okay, so there are 3 statements and 4 conclusions. That means it will be bit difficult. So before that I'm solving for you these guys, means these 2 statements and 2 conclusions, so that you will get to know something like how we have to solve these questions. So now let's solve the question 1, and one question I will give you for homework also. Now see statements. Most CPUs are keyboards. That means you cannot deduce this in all CPUs. You can say most CPUs means some CPUs, means most means आप some बोल सकते हो, means some CPUs are keyboards. That means this is are your CPU and this is your keyboard. That means you have to denote by note by their short forms also, like keyboard for key and CPU for make it C. Okay guys, like some CPUs are keyboards, or you can say most CPUs are keyboards, both are same. Now see, no keyboard is a mouse. That means no keyboard. That means how you will write this no keyboard, you have to cross this, you have to make a again cross. That means that keyboard and mouse did not have any of the connection between each other. That means they both are different or they are separate. And now you can say all mouse are CPU. That means एक चीज और सोचिए गाइस, जो आपका ऑल के साथ जो भी आपका वर्ड आ जाता है ना, मैं आपको ट्रिक और बताता हूँ थोड़ी सी। जो आपके पास ऑल के साथ जो वर्ड आ जाता है वो छोटा हो जाता है ऑलरेडी, ये समझिए। जो सबको प्यार करता है ऑब्वियसली वो सबसे छोटा समझते हैं लोगों से। क्यों? क्योंकि टुडे वी आर लिविंग इन अ कलयुग, और यू कैन से 21st सेंचुरी। सो दैट मीन्स आप ये ट्रिक समझ सकते हो, लॉजिक छोड़िए। ऑल माउसेस आर सीपीयू मीन्स बिकॉज आपका एग्जाम 6th को होने वाला है। सो ऑल माउसेस आर सीपीयू। दैट मीन्स जो आपका ऑल के साथ होगा वो छोटा हो जाएगा। दैट मीन्स ऑल माउसेस आर सीपीयू एंड सीपीयू इज देयर। दैट मीन्स जो आपका माउस होगा वो यहाँ पे आने वाला है। कहाँ पे आएगा? यहाँ पे। और फिर आप बोलोगे सर इस स्टेटमेंट का क्या हुआ? दैट मीन्स जो आपका ये कीबोर्ड है, जो आपका कीबोर्ड है, ये माउस से टच नहीं होगा। दैट मीन्स द कीबोर्ड विल नॉट टच विद द माउस। सो दिस इज द माउस। और ये आप यहाँ पे क्रॉस कर सकते हो कि ये जो कीबोर्ड की बाउंड्री है इसे टच नहीं करेगा, मीन्स ये इसे टच नहीं करेगा। अब देखिए, नाउ सी टू द कंक्लूजन्स। सी सम कीबोर्ड्स आर सीपीयू। दैट मीन्स सम कीबोर्ड्स आर सीपीयू मीन्स कुछ कीबोर्ड्स आपके सीपीयू हैं। अब देखिए, कुछ कीबोर्ड्स आपके सीपीयू हैं। आप बोलोगे डेफिनेटली सर ये रहे ना, ये रहे, ये जो आपके कुछ सीपीयू हैं, कुछ जो आपके कीबोर्ड्स हैं वो सीपीयू हैं, और जो कुछ सीपीयू वो कीबोर्ड है। दैट मीन्स वाइस वर्सा भी ट्रू होता है। सो देखिए, ये आपका करेक्ट हो गया फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट। उसके बाद देखिए, ऑल सीपीयूज आर माउस। दैट मीन्स जो ऑल के साथ आता है वो छोटा हो जाएगा, और जो आपका बाद में आता है वो आपको बड़ा हो जाएगा। बट यहाँ उल्टा सीन है, मीन्स देयर इज रिवर्स सीन। मीन्स आपका जो सीपीयू है वो बड़ा है और जो माउस है वो छोटा है। दैट मीन्स ये आपका रॉन्ग हो गया। गेटिंग? नाउ कम टू द थर्ड कंक्लूजन। नो माउस इज अ कीबोर्ड। देखिए, कोई भी माउस, नो माउस इज अ कीबोर्ड, डेफिनेटली दिस इज गिवन इन द स्टेटमेंट ऑल्सो। दैट मीन्स दिस इज डायरेक्टली ट्रू, ये आपका ट्रू हो जाएगा। अब देखिए, सम माउस आर कीबोर्ड, ये आपका रॉन्ग हो जाएगा। क्यों? क्योंकि आपने बोला कि कोई भी माउस कीबोर्ड नहीं है। दैट मीन्स यू ऑलरेडी सेड दैट नो माउस इज अ कीबोर्ड। सो दैट मीन्स सम माउस कैन नॉट बी कीबोर्ड because you are denying in the earlier statement. That means your answer will be first and 3 follows. So your answer will be B option. So guys, now I think you got this question. If you have any doubts, so please tell me in tomorrow's or in the evening session. I will take this question again, but now I will give you a homework also. So guys, this is the question, this is your homework. All liquids are solids, some solids are gases, all gases are clouds. And the conclusion is some clouds are solids, some clouds are liquids, some gases are liquids, and some solids are clouds. So this is your conclusion and this is your statement, and these are your options. So I want the answer in comment section. So guys, let's go to the next question now. So guys, this is your next question. Some messages are WhatsApp, some hikes are WhatsApp, all WhatsApp are Facebook, and this is the conclusion. So that means this is the same type of question I have solved for you. So that means it is your duty to solve this question, because ultimately you have to give the exam, you have to sit in the exam. So this will be the homework for you guys. I will write it here H. So this is your homework HW. Getting? So you are studying in 2nd standard and I am teaching you. Okay guys? Okay students? So this is your homework HW. So guys, let's go to the next question. So there are also some types of questions, means what you have to say, what you will be given 2 statements, and then you have to tell that statement 1 is sufficient, statement 2 is sufficient, or none of the statement is sufficient, or both the statement is sufficient to answer the question. So guys, these are also really favorable questions if we talk about TCS or Infosys. So guys, so let's go to the question now. How many students are there in the class? That means how many students, we have to find the number of students in the class. So how we will find this question? See, there are more than 20 but less than 27 students in the class. That means you have 20 plus and 27 less. That means 20 plus not 20. That means जो आपके स्टूडेंट्स होंगे क्लास में, वो होंगे आपके 21 से 26 के बीच में। बट आपको ये नहीं पता कि वो 21 है, 22 है, 23, 24 और 25। दैट मीन्स आपको फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट से सिर्फ इतना ही पता चला है अभी। सो जो आपको स्टेटमेंट से पता चलता जाए वो आप नोट करते जाइए। मीन्स द थिंग विच यू विल गेट फ्रॉम स्टेटमेंट्स यू हैव टू नोट इन द your rough notebook or whatever you will get. So now see, there are more than 24 but less than 31 students in the class. See, now we have other statement, that means we have more than 24, that means not 24, more than 24 means we have to start with 25, that means we have 25 and less than 31. But in the previous statement we got it, we have only up to 26, that means we have the students 25 or 26. Getting, we have the students either 25 or 26 from both the statements. We deduce it, means we deduce it or we concluded finally that we have the students in the class either 25 or 26. Now see, the number of students in the class can be divided into groups such that each group contains 5 statements. Each group contains 5 statements, means you have to decide that if you are having a particular number of students and you have to divide those students in a group of 5. That means 26 is not a factor of 5, that means 26 is not the answer, 25 is the answer. So now tell me guys, see the options first. Statement 1 alone is sufficient to answer the question, while statement 2 alone is not sufficient to answer this question. Now second option is statement 1 alone is sufficient to answer the question, while statement 2 alone is sufficient to answer the question. Okay guys, so third option is statement both the statements are not sufficient to answer the question, and the fourth option is both the statements 1 and 2 are necessary to answer the question. So guys, you have to tell among these four questions, so guys, how you will conclude that by which of the option your answer is? So what you have to see in this question now, means by how many statements you answered the question or you got number of students. So you will say, sir, in the first question we got it 21 to 26, and in the second statement we got it either they are 25 or 26. That means we need both the statements to answer the question, and we got the answer. That is why we are saying we need both the statements. If we did not get the answer by two statements, then what we will have to choose the answer, neither of the statement is sufficient to answer the question. Okay guys, so I think the question is clear now. So the option will be both the statements are clear, that means both the statements are necessary to answer the question. So the option is D. So guys, let's move to the next question. So guys, this is also the same kind of question. So I request you that you have to solve this question. In which year was Rahul born? You have to tell in which year Rahul born. So there it is mentioned that Rahul is younger to his mother by 25 years, and there is second statement something, Rahul's brother who was born in 1964 is 35 years younger to his mother. So you have to conclude, and I seriously want the answer in the comment section. So guys, let's go to the next question now. So your next question is, in which year was Rahul born? I think I repeat this question. Okay, the question is repeated, sorry for that. This is the repeated question, so leave it. So move to the next question. What will be the total weight of 10 poles, each of same weight? Means you have to tell the total weight of 10 poles and each of having same weight. So this is also a same question, and I solved it. One question for you. Now it's your duty to solve it. So you have to give me the answer in the comment section. So guys, there are a lot of questions now for practice, and I will be increasing these. So please be regular. And so guys, next let's move to the next question. How many children does M have? Means M के पास कितने children हैं? So आपके दो statements हैं, and you have 2 and 4 options. So from them you have to conclude, means by how many statements, or did you able to find the option answer or not. So guys, this is also for you. So I request you, please answer the question in the comment section. So that is why it is your practice session. You can say this is your something like mock test of reasoning, you can say like that. Okay guys, so let's move to the next question. Oh, okay, I think the question is repeated, sorry for that. So now let's come to this question. So these questions are also good. Means what you have to do, means before attempting any of the exam, at least you must get all the types of questions. Means ये क्वेश्चन ऐसे होगा, ये क्वेश्चन ऐसे होगा. That means so आपका क्या होता है कि your all the doubts are cleared. Getting, so what you have to do in this question, means अगर आपको यही नहीं पता होगा कि इस क्वेश्चन में क्या करना है पहले, means if you have not attempted this question earlier, so that means firstly you will answer this question, you will read this question properly, and if you did not get it, you will read it again. Means what we have to do. And if now let's take another example. If a person or a student studied by me, if the same question, or you can say same type of question occurred in the exam, so what he will do, he will directly say that sir has told me that we have to find the embedded figure from the options. So directly he will search for the embedded figure. He will not he will not like read the question particularly, mean what we have to do, how we have to do. That means he will definitely come to the solutions getting? So what you have to do, I will tell you in these types of questions what you have to do, you have to find the embedded figure, means जो फिगर इनमें छुपी हुई है वो फिगर आपको बतानी है कि कौन सी फिगर इस जो पर्टिकुलर आपका जो पिक्चर है इसमें से डिड्यूस हुई है। अब गाइस देखिए, now I will explain this question. See, means this is a type of rectangle, means you are adding two types of rectangle in this figure. So are you getting something like that? Means if like you are getting this also, means this you are getting, this you are getting, but see the length of this is very large, length of this is very large, and see the height of this is also large, getting? So this cannot be the figure, means this the height, or you can say the the width of this figure is very large, but here you can deduce, you cannot find it, getting? So now this cannot be the answer. Now come to the next question. So now next question is, see this is your graph and you are having a, we can call it slant length, something like, but there we are not having any of the slant length. See, means what you have to do, you have to find the figure that is embedded in the particular picture. So this cannot be the answer. Why? Because there is a slant length also and we are unable to find it. We are having this slant length, means inclined length. So this is the slant length, but we are not having a horizontal length and then again a vertical line. So getting? So that means this cannot be the answer, means you have to visualize this and in your subconscious mind you have to delete the options because you are not having a marker that you will write on the screen, getting guys? So now see this question, see these two options. See, if I will talk about this, means both the options are right, but see the width of this is greater than this, first difference. Second difference is, see their width is greater and the sharpness of this is greater than the sharpness of this, getting? There are two differences. Okay, now what we will see, now see the options. Means if you will see the options, like, means see from this and this figure, if we will conclude that if we will rotate this 180 degree like there, means if we will rotate this in this way, like I'm rotating it, and if I'll rotate it like this, getting? Means let me increase its length also. So see, this is something like your figure. I know my drawing is not good, so this is something kind of figure. So now see, means if you are having this and see the width of this figure is far more than this one, getting? The width of this is far more than this one, this is really narrow, that means this cannot be your answer. So the answer will be your B option. Why? Firstly, you have to, what you have to do, don't say that sir both the options are like same, B and D. No, see the width, means the width is more as compared to D, so that means the answer will be B option only. So the answer will be B option. So guys, please comment like how you rate this class are. So because we have particularly covered some kinds of reasoning questions. So thank you, and please subscribe the channel and also press bell icon so that you could get your government and private job updates on daily basis, and we are also making the preparation videos also. So guys, so we will meet in the next video. So goodbye.